Shalom, it's brother Kadash Shema. Want to start giving all praises due to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah. Okay, double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, and salutations to all you Akim, pushing this word with sincerity and truth. Behold, the kingdom of heaven is at hand. Okay, another two-hitter quitter. And this is Isaiah chapter 1, verse 29. Okay. For they shall be ashamed of the oaks which you have desired, and you shall be confounded for the gardens that you have chosen. Right. Now, when you look up that oaks is not talking about literally a tree. It's not talking about a tree. That oaks is talking about leaders who you trusted, noblemen. Okay? So that's who that's talking about when it says the oaks. For they shall be ashamed of the oaks which you have desired, and you shall be confounded for the gardens that you have chosen. And this is not literally talking about a garden that just plants. You know what I'm saying? This is talking about idol worship. Okay? And what is an idol? An idol is anything that takes you away from serving the Most High, Yahweh, and His Son Yahweh Shah, you know what I'm saying, with your full heart, which distracts you. You know what I'm saying? Anything that's more important that you've put in your life that's more important than Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah, you're serving it as an idol. Okay? So that's what an idol is. Now, speaking of that, bear with me. Let's just break that down. Let's just go, just for edification. Let's see what idol is. An idol. Idol. Okay, let me make sure I spell it right. Idol. Let me see if this is right. Okay, give me 1 second.
Strong's H 4656 reflects it. Reflects it.
You see that again? That's left it.
Strong's H 4656 reflects it. Reflects it.
It's left us. Okay? So let's see what that means. I know we should know what that means, but we gotta, for edification. In other words, it's a horrid thing, a horrible thing. Okay? Okay. That's an idol. But I want to go into the Zonoran Bible Dictionary, you know what I'm saying, and get further, better understanding. That was not enough. H-I. But like we said, idol is anything that takes you from worshiping the Most High. That's what an idol is. You know, if you're into making rap records because you're trying to be part of the world, you idolize what? Money. That's your God. That's the spirit that you're in. That's the vibration you're in. Okay? So, I brought this out before, but right, Matthew 6:24, you cannot serve God and Yahweh and Mammon. You know what I'm saying? So if you put anything before this, that's what an idol is. You know what I'm saying? An idol, when you look it up, that leads to idolatry. You know what I'm saying? So you're not serving the Most High with your whole heart because something is distracting you. So whatever is distracting you from the Most High, you know what I'm saying? That's idolatry. That's an idol that you're worshiping. Okay? So that's the gardens in Isaiah um, chapter 1, verse 29. And let me give you the precept to that. Isaiah 65 and 3. Isaiah 65, verse 3. A people that provoke me to anger continually to my face, that sacrifice in gardens and burn incense upon altars and bricks. Right? Because back in the days, people used to go into the garden and set up a little altar thing and serve other gods secretly. You know what I'm saying? I think they used to call them groves. Okay, so that's what they used to do, and right now that's speaking to Israel as a whole. Because what are we doing? We're into other philosophies. We're serving idols, idolatry, even money. If that's all you think about, you know what I'm saying? That's what you worship. You know what I'm saying? That's your idol. If you look at women um, all the time, and that's all you have a demon in you, and you always chasing down women, and you always that's all you think about. You know what I'm saying, or whatever like that. That could be an idol. Anything that you overindulge and it stops you from serving the Most High, and that's why 2/3 of Israel is going to be destroyed because of that, because they're in all types of philosophies, according to Micah 3:11, and according to I believe Isaiah 5:3. Let me make sure. So that's Isaiah 5:3. According to Micah 3:11. Okay? Because the scripture says the temple of the Lord, the temple of the Lord are these. And the temple of the Lord, the temple of the Lord are these. That's they into what? They idolize the Buddha, they idolize Muslim, they idolize um anything that's a philosophy, but it ain't dealing with the most high. Okay? So that one of the precepts was Isaiah 65:3. I'm gonna read that again. Isaiah 65:3, a people that provoke me to anger continually to my face. This is talking about Israel. Because even to this day, even back then, a lot of them start to set up groves for themselves. You know what I'm saying? Worshiping other gods. You know what I'm saying? That sacrificing gardens and burnt incense upon altars and bricks. So those gardens is talking about idol worship. Okay? And another precept is Isaiah 66:17. Isaiah 66:17. They that sanctify themselves and purify themselves in the gardens behind one tree in the midst, eating swine flesh, and the abomination of the mouse shall be consumed together, said the Lord. And this is what the Most High say in verse 18. For I know their works and their thoughts. It shall come that I will gather all nations and tongues, and they shall come and see my glory. Right, because this whole thing, this whole setup is about the Most High's glory. It's not about anything else. You know what I'm saying? The eyes of the Lord is on this earth, and He's watching men what He's doing, and He's reporting back to the Most High. So you're not doing anything in secrecy that won't be revealed, that the Most High don't know about. Okay? So I gave you Isaiah chapter 1, verse 29, according to the word of oaks, which is not a tree, which is the noblemen, the leaders. We can use that as the international bankers, the chief, the Amalek, the river rat Jews, you know, who are not Jews, according to Revelation 2 and 9. You know what I'm saying? So we can use that. You know what I'm saying? Those are the leaders, the noblemen, okay? The leaders. And the gardens is philosophies. In other words, heathen worship. This went all the way back to heathen worship. And like I said before, idols anything that prevents you from serving the Lord. So when you're into that, you can't serve the Lord. That's why it says you can't serve two masters. It's simple, to the point. Okay, and I also gave you the precepts to that. It was Isaiah 65 verse 3 and Isaiah 66:17. And remember, they had back in the day, they used to use phallic symbols to worship their gods in the grove. You know what I'm saying? According to Isaiah 66:17, I like to read that again. They that sanctify themselves and purify themselves in the gardens behind one tree in the midst, eating swine flesh, and the abomination and the mouse shall be consumed together, said the Lord. So that's why 2/3 is going to be destroyed. You know, and we have to continue to meditate on these scriptures You know what I'm saying? And not getting too involved in the world. And you'll find out from my experience that the more you try to study and the more you try to become closer to the Lord, the more things, obstacles try to prevent you from serving the Lord. And if you let that obstacle come and take it in your life, you know what I'm saying? You're serving mammon. You know what I'm saying? You're serving idols. You know what I'm saying? You're not serving the Lord. You know what I'm saying? So you enter those gardens. All right? So I hope you was edified. You know what I'm saying? Another episode of Performing Arts and Brother Shema. Shalom.